Would love to change that. I understand they want to get a chance to watch these players, but I want them to play under NBA rules.
The games in the summer league for some of these guys who haven't had this kind of an action.
Great call, Casey. A lot of these guys are pressing a little bit, but the one thing I love about it is that you can see the guys that are comfortable, that got a lot of NBA experience. They're looking for some big minutes and some big things out of Jakob Poeltl.
Quinn Cook, the drive on Mulder. The shot is good. Good ball movement. Mulder, McKinney at the top of the key for Toronto. Here's Siakam with a floater. It is good off glass.
That's a nice move. I know he didn't call glass. Guys don't do a great job enough to me is running without the basketball, running for your teammates. Siakam does that.
McKinney, nice move, puts it in. Coverage of all of the games here coming up the next few days, including getting to see some of the superstars that were drafted. You and I will see Lauri Markkanen tomorrow, for example. Van Fleet, who started Wichita State. Size, obviously, now with guards. When you see Isaiah Thomas, doesn't get looked at as much, Smitty, as you see McKinney drain it from long distance. Coming the other way, Alfonso McKinney, who drained a three, off to a good start. He played his college career at Wisconsin Green Bay. Check Diallo. Check it.
Play to play, turnover by the Raptors. You don't want to have that.
Siakam the other way, off glass, finding easy time. It's showing you the difficulty that if you don't have bigs, when you've got Siakam and Poeltl on the floor same time, Smitty, it's going to cause trouble. Smitty, it's going to cause trouble.
And that's what I talk about. He's a forward that has small forward skills. Nice job of driving off the dribble. Not a lot of guys at that size.
For the Raptors at some point this season, Diallo, Alex Dupain. The three over Sweeney, it is good.
And Casey, I love that. You always want a lot of guys with experience, but it really helps if you have a point guard that can help you, put you in place, like a Fred VanVleet. Even though he's young, he's a leader on the court.
Nice move, by the way, by Quinn Cook there. Nice crossover, VanVleet to Poeltl. Poeltl, the putback, it is no good. Here's Cook the other way. Quinn Cook 1 on 3. And some help. Isaiah Thomas, he's turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah, you talk about a guy who's in a run of an MVP. It can happen. Jonathan Simmons last, and Isaiah Cousins, what a job. Yep.
By the way, Toronto 9 shots in a row, then they miss 8 in a row, and Cocaine at the buzzer.
We said he can shoot it.
See some of their players get more time. How important is it for you to get to see your guys like Poeltl and Siakam get this time in the summer?
Well, it's very important, Casey. Indiana in the first round, he came in against Paul George and saved us. And then this year, he came in and we set down Jonas Valanciunas.
All playing together, having Serge play more of a 5 position.
No question. You know, we got to play to our strengths. Right now, also, Valanciunas is one of our strengths. We have to incorporate him in.
I just want to know, would thank you cards go out to Hawks, Millsap, Butler, Bulls, Paul George, Indiana? I know Hayward bucked the trend a little bit.
Keep our group together.
Dwayne, I would love for you to talk about OG Anunoby. I know he's not playing, he's injured, but watching him in college, he has unbelievable size.
Size and physique, his intensity, he's a smart kid. He's a better shooter than he showed. He had a slump there right before he got injured of shooting the three. Great addition to our team. He's still recovering from his surgery. But his physical presence, he can play the 3 and the 4. And the one thing, too, he's a worker.
With his game and understanding his game, the one thing I love about him, he's worked extremely hard on putting the ball on the floor.
Things from Cook, he finds Dupain. Those are two guys who have gotten some time at the big level. As we get a chance to go across for more, a third member of our team, Jared Greenberg.
Clearly, I'm much more of a gamer than the two of you. A2K 2018.
Well, I'm a gamer. I have 3 kids, so I don't have. That's where you're gonna help me out.
I've got a special copy already, guys.
Yeah, you're gonna. Is that true?
September it comes out.
Okay.
But I've got one for you.
That's Jared Greenberg, ladies and gentlemen. Some kind of a thing.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
They tried to keep you with all the other cousins. Van Fleet for 3. It is good. Heck of a job, especially with Kyle Lowry out late last year, Smith.
I mean, one thing I love about Fred VanVleet, other than his skills and his leadership, he's a winner. At Wichita State, they won basketball games, and he ran the show.
% of the final rosters getting a chance to jump in that league last year. VanVleet the drive. Pass Benson off glass.
Tenders in terms of Cleveland maybe wanting to go after and try and make space to get Crawford.
Yeah, probably 3 different spots you look at, right? Cleveland to get to the Pels. That's how he got to New Orleans. Sheehy off him, and back goes Cook the other way, who's already got 10. Behind his back to Diallo. Nice play, and 1. I'm a fan. Largest lead of the game here at 10. Pirtle, nice fake and off glass.
He has skills, the big fella.
Picked by Pirtle, looks for him, holds, and then finds McKinney, who's been good from 3 in this game. Inside, though, this time off glass and in. Just Boogie's out there right at the three-point land half the time.
And that's the one
nice
thing
play
is
by
hard. It's hard to offensive rebound when your best players have the basketball, like you said, Chris.
Of everyone running up and down, seeing if they can guard their position. I think that's really important. Can you guard the ball at your position?
Here when Kyle signed, we talked about Drew and that free agent process when we saw you down there in Atlanta. How good was the feeling? I know it felt good for him.
Have him back, you know. He's such an important part of our team. You know, not only is he so good offensively, but defensively he can guard. So I was able to watch Frank play. I think he's going to be a really, really good player. He's got good size. You know, he runs. There's a lot of things that he can do. I think he can be off the ball, on the ball.
It's picked there by Van Fleet, not able to get it. Other Cousins, not able to do it either. McKinney on the break from, but no, it's going to be Van Fleet.
Fred Van Fleet.
And he's run the floor well, Smitty.
Really stressed with Van Fleet, working on taking control of the game while he's in there as the point guard, as there's a bucket and the foul for Cousins of New Orleans.
15 per that he's making. Joseph, who gets 6, they thought might move as we move Siakam off glass, running the floor well, seemingly. And by the way, the point guard carousel now has 2 more landing stops with Derrick Rose now in quarter 3. Is James Young with the ball. Toronto's battled all the way back. They trailed big early. They're up by 3, or at least were, until that Young play. Ironically, their largest lead now gone. It's at 1.
With a nice block and let the check. Oh, no, that's Jones going hard, and there's Benson with a nice putback. Great.
Looked like could be over and back. Here's Van Fleet. Nice dish.
Pass.
Here's Meeks. The jumper a little bit closer, and it's in. 15 lead changes now in this game. Isaiah Cousins, top of the key. Jones, the jumper is good.
Yeah, they can, and they have the skill set to be able to play off one another. And obviously when you have 2 guys that can handle the basketball, you can see Boogie has slimmed down. I think this is going to be a good year for both those 2 and the Pelicans.
You saw the 3 from Jalen Jones out of Texas A&M. Good year down there. And again with the 2-way contract, now more opportunities. 3-point lead for New Orleans as we go across to Jared Greenberg.
It's up to July 17th.
Troy Copain with a buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. Whether it was a pass or a shot, doesn't matter. It'll look good in the score sheet. He puts it in off glass. Cousins on a switch defensively. Looks Jones, who's been hot. Drive. Floater is good. Over Pirtle's outstretched hand, who was worried a little bit about the foul. He's got 10. To quote my cousin Vinny, held water here in the fourth quarter. Toronto 0 from 9 from 3 in the second half. There's Van Fleet again. Man-to-man coverage, if you will, a lot better than what we saw just about 10 minutes ago. Siakam, a slew of moves, and hits the jumper. Did you know we had that in the arsenal, Smith? And your scorecards at home, Van Fleet the other way. He's got 13 and 8 in the game. Nice move off glass. Give him 15. Warren Van Fleet, who's at 15 and 8, done a nice job not turning the ball over. More moves from Siakam. Good defense from Toupane, but not enough. Mouse in the house. Smitty. Tournament with Wichita State. Pick from Meeks. Van Fleet drives, pass Cook, drive Meeks, and 1.
87-85 Raptors.
James Young finds Diallo cutting. Nice pass on the look to Benson, who puts it in. McKinney loses the ball. Isaiah Cousins the other way. Dish to the corner. It's good. We're also losing our eyesight, but I do have glasses on. Nice D from Van Fleet. Cook able to recover and hits the jumper. Almost loses it, keeps it. Siakam. Nice pressure on the defense from Jones. Nice move, Siakam, and a dish to Meeks for the slam. Who rushed it going down the lane. Could be costly. Van Fleet drives and 1.